Well, good morning, everyone. This is Christine Robinson, Mayor of West Grey, and welcome to our May 13th West Grey special meeting of Committee of the Whole. We are using audio only to conduct this electronic meeting. It's not possible for video at this time due to limited bandwidth in some areas of West Grey. Bandwidth is challenging our ability to do complete video broadcasts. So for now, we'll be sharing the agenda in addition to our audio. Item 1, I'm calling this meeting to order. All members of council are present. Members of council sitting as committee are present, as indicated through their log-on. We have a quorum. The agenda has been posted and circulated. The meeting is being recorded and will be posted on the West Grey website, www.westgrey.com, courtesy of Whiteman Telecom. The technology for this meeting is being managed by staff. Please refrain from clicking buttons throughout the meeting unless prompted. So before we continue, I'd ask our Recreation Supervisor, Cody Hewlett, to give an overview of some of the other key points for this morning's meeting. Supervisor Hewlett, please.
Good morning. If you get disconnected at any point during this meeting, you can dial 1-647-558. Good morning. If you get disconnected at any time during this meeting, you can dial 1-647-558-0588 and enter the meeting ID 810-388-7191. Members of council and staff have been briefed on the various features of Zoom and will be using the raise their hand feature to speak. Members of council will be using the green check mark to vote in favor of a motion or the red X button to vote against. Each member of council will be called upon verbally to confirm their vote for any guests who have joined us over the phone rather than logging in online. If you have any technical issues during the meeting, please send a message to myself, Cody Hewlett, Recreation Supervisor, and I will help you. Thank you.
Thank you, Supervisor Hewlett. We appreciate all that information that you've provided. Okay, now we're on item 2, declaration of pecuniary interest. Members of council, are there any declarations of pecuniary interest? If so, please indicate by raising your hand. I am not seeing none. Any, that is, get my language proper. Supervisor Hewlett, are you seeing anyone? Okay, thank you. Seeing none, we will proceed on to items of business. Item 3, closed session. Clerk Turner, please, could you read the resolution or the resolution that we'll need as a motion at this time?
Whereas the Municipal Act SO 2001, Section 239, brackets 2, as amended, authorizes councils of municipalities to close to the public a meeting or part of a meeting for dealing with certain subject matters. Now therefore be it resolved that the Committee of the Whole of the Municipality of West Grey does now go into closed session at, what time is it? 9:08 a.m. with the CEO, clerk, Director of Finance, Treasurer, Director of Infrastructure and Public Works, Manager Planning and Development, and Administrative Assistant Clerk's Office to discuss items that relate to a proposed or pending acquisition or disposition of land by the municipality or local board.
Thank you. I'm looking for a mover and a seconder for this motion, please. Indicate with the check mark.
Councillor Townsend, are you moving this motion?
Councillor Townsend, yes, I'm moving the motion.
Councillor Hutchinson, are you seconding this motion?
Councillor Hutchison seconds the motion.
Thank you. Any questions on the motion? All right. All those in favor indicate with a positive yes check mark and X for no. All right. As mayor, I am in favor of this motion. Counselor Townsend, state your name and how you are voting.
Counselor Townsend, in favor.
Counselor Hergert, state your name and how you are voting.
Counselor Hergert, yes.
Counselor Shea, state your name and how you are voting.
Counselor Shea, yes.
Deputy Mayor Hutchinson, state your name and how you are voting.
Deputy Mayor Hutchinson, in favor.
Counselor Hamilton, state your name and how you are voting.
Counselor Hamilton, yes.
Counselor Hutchinson, state your name and how you are voting.
Counselor Hutchison, in favor.
Motion is carried. We will now be going into closed session. Thank you. So we have just concluded our in-camera session and we are now in public session. Director Mike, could you please confirm that we have all members of council present? And has Councillor Shea returned?
I still have Councillor Shea has stepped away. He still has his clock saying that he has stepped away from the meeting.
Okay. Clerk, we have a quorum. And I just want to ensure that we have the staff necessary as well.
Yes, everyone is here.
Okay, and Madam CIO has also confirmed that. Thank you. So Clerk Turner, on our next motion, please.
Be it resolved that the council of the municipality, be it resolved that the committee of the whole of the municipality of West Grey hereby returns to open session at 1:37 p.m.
Okay, is there a mover for this motion? Councillor Hergert, are you moving this motion? Councillor Hergert, are you moving this motion?
Yes, Counselor Hergert, I'm moving this motion.
Councillor Hutchinson, are you seconding this motion?
Counselor Hutchison seconds the motion.
Are there any questions? On the motion, please indicate with a check mark if you are in favor, an X mark if you are not in favor. As mayor, I am in favor of this motion. Councillor Hutchinson, state your name and how you are voting.
Counselor Hutchison, in favor.
Councillor Hamilton, state your name and how you are voting.
Counselor Hamilton, yes.
Deputy Mayor Hutchinson, state your name and how you are voting.
Deputy Mayor Hutchinson, in favor.
Councillor Hergert, state your name and how you are voting.
Counselor Hergert, in favor.
Councillor Townsend, state your name and how you're voting.
Counselor Townsend, in favor.
Councillor Shea, have you returned to the open session? All right then, this motion does carry. As mayor, I want to identify that this council sitting as committee did go in camera. We only discussed the items that were before us to discuss in camera. Clerk Turner, the next action that we need to do?
No matters arising from closed session, so the next item would be adjournment of the open session.
I'm looking for a mover and a seconder for adjournment, please. Councillor Hergert, are you moving this motion?
Counselor Hergert, yes.
Deputy Mayor Hutchinson, are you seconding this motion?
Deputy Mayor Hutchinson, I second the motion.
Clerk Turner, please.
I should have read it. Be it resolved that we do now adjourn at 1:40 p.m. to meeting, or just meet, yeah. We do adjourn at 1:40 p.m.
Okay, thank you for reading the motion. On the motion, please indicate with a check mark if you are in favor, an X mark if you're not. But I do note that Clerk Turner wishes to speak again. Please, Clerk Turner.
Sorry, I'll just expand that to also indicate to meet again on May 26, 2020, 9 a.m. or at the call of the mayor.
Clerk Turner, could you read the entire motion, please?
Moved by Councillor Hergert, seconded by Deputy Mayor Hutchison. Be it resolved that we do now adjourn at 1:40 p.m. to meet again on May 26, 2020, 9 a.m. or at the call of the mayor.
Thank you. On the motion, please indicate if you are in favor with a check mark, if you're not in favor with an X mark. Councillor Hutchinson, state your name and, oh, pardon me. As mayor, I am voting in favor of this motion. Councillor Hutchinson, state your name and how you are voting.
Counselor Hutchison, in favor.
Councillor Hamilton, state your name and how you are voting.
Counselor Hamilton, yes.
Deputy Mayor Hutchinson, state your name and how you are voting.
Deputy Mayor Hutchinson, in favor.
Councillor Shea, have you returned to the meeting? Councillor Berger, state your name and how you are voting. Councillor Hergert, state your name and how you are voting, please.
Counselor Hergert, yes.
Councillor Townsend, state your name and how you are voting.
Counselor Townsend, in favor.
Motion to adjourn carries. Thank you very much, one and all.